He just was not going to be denied. JJ said it when he walked off this same podium last year in the semifinal game and said we're going to be back. What he told me was not only are we going to be back, we're going to win. And in overtime against Alabama, I think the last quarterback to win in overtime against Alabama was none other than Tom Brady.
New Year's resolutions are tough because you make them, but most of the time you don't stick to them and you just fall off. Last year, the Wolverines made one and said they will not lose in the college football playoff semifinal again. And yeah, saying it is one thing, but to go out and do it is a whole nother beast. And to win it in overtime against Alabama, now that's how legends are made. And when the team needed him the most, junior QB J.J. McCarthy stepped up and led the Wolverines down the field for the game-tying touchdown drive late in the fourth quarter. Michigan head coach Jim Harbaugh says McCarthy just added to his legacy as a Wolverine great.
And I've said it before, but this is right here. This is the greatest quarterback in University of Michigan football, college football history. In a college career, there's been nobody at Michigan better than JJ and my guy Junior Colson, man. I mean, was it all worth it? I mean,
it's always
all the training.
It's always worth it.
Always. It's been worth it.
Next up for the Wolverines, they will face the undefeated and number 2 ranked Washington in the national championship game. The last time these two squared off was at the Big House in 2021. Michigan won that matchup 31-10, and Blake Corum rushed for 172 yards and 3 touchdowns in that game. Yesterday, Lions head coach Dan Campbell said the team is moving past the controversial loss to the Cowboys and are focusing on the Vikings. And Detroit is still in a great position for the playoffs. They'll either be the 2nd seed or the 3 seed, depending on how this week shakes out. And now they have the opportunity to get players back in the lineup like safety C.J. Gardner-Johnson.
Love to get C.J. involved, love to get Mac involved, love to get Kabinda involved. But that's all, that just tentatively, that's in my head. I'm good. I just want to go, and I want to get ready for Minnesota. Our players will be ready to roll. I know they will.
And how about this? Former Beecher, Buck, and Flint native Keon Mendenfield Jr. has been named the SEC Player of the Week. Keon dropped a career-high 32 points against UNC Wilmington. He also added in 5 assists and 4 rebounds. And just listen to what Keon had to say about his performance.
It's kind of crazy, it's my career high, had 27 before, but I never had 30 in college. It's kind of good. I thought I was going to get in, just play the right way. I didn't know if it would be 30 minutes, 20 minutes. I just felt like when I got in, just do the right thing to help us win.
And that was just his 3rd game for the Razorbacks. And I know we all remember what Keon did in 2021 in the state championship against Iron Mountain, 37 points. So 32, it isn't that far off.
Not at all.
Good for him. That's awesome.
Amazing.
JR joining us now, and what's the rest of the work week looking up? And heard you say something